Hello, everybody. My name is Manny Nays, and today we'll be going over who will be in the 2025 WWE War Games match. Now, there is some speculation this year because Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins have an ongoing feud for Crown Jewel that may have some ties to War Games this year. So, we're going to predict the baby faces and the Vision and the extra team members that will be fighting in the two big cages on November 29th. Let's get straight into it. If you like the video, then like the video and subscribe if you like the video so I can keep making this content. Appreciate you. Let's start with the heel side of the chamber, which is obviously going to be the Vision. So I am just going to add Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Ron Breaker right now. I mean, come on. The Vision run Monday Night Raw, so who else are we really going to put up here? And it also just makes sense because they are the biggest heels in WWE right now and have the most potential for storylines. So yeah, put them on one side of that big old cage. And for the other side, we got to start thinking of who are the Vision's biggest ops. The OTC, my tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Okay. Calm little fake out with CM Punk. But I just think it's going to be Roman Reigns, mainly just because Triple H can't help himself from booking Roman Reigns in the biggest main event of the night, and also just the fact he's already had multiple run-ins with the Bronze and has a huge history with Seth Rollins. And this even helps out the storyline he has going on with Jay and the fact of becoming a darker version of himself. And so having both Roman and maybe Jay in the match will make it better. But I'm just gonna play it safe and put Roman in right now because there are some heavy hitters that could be in this match or just may have their own separate program that I want to talk about real quick. John Cena, the last real champion, has a huge chance of being in this match, mainly because he is booked for 2 dates before that PLE, and also already has beef with the Vision as they tried to cash in on him at Night of Champions. So, the question is, are they going to bring John Cena and Brock Lesnar into this match? Knowing Triple H, he'll probably overbook this and put both these guys in the match, but it just doesn't make sense for Brock to be in there, mainly because the Vision's all about the future, and Brock is not the future, he's the old that keeps on killing John Cena over and over again. So, no, I'm going to predict they won't be in this match simply just because it wouldn't make sense. Also, I can't imagine Brock, Bronson, and Braun being in one singular cage. CM Punk's a weird one because, yeah, it should be a surefire 100% he's going to be in that cage facing off against Rollins, but he is not being featured on TV right now, so it kind of leaves a question in your head. Now, I don't think he's going to fight someone else necessarily, I just think they may leave him off the show, but I think Roman Reigns and CM Punk teaming up twice in a cage can actually happen, so yeah, I'm gonna put him in there mainly just for star power purposes, and he already has that blood feud against Rollins, so why not, man? Whoa! This is hard because, yeah, Cody, Punk, and Roman in a cage would be freaking awesome. However, Drew McIntyre or Jacob Fatu or Damian Priest or even Aleister Black could realistically come up and challenge for that title at War Games, considering they are both in upper card feuds. So it really just depends. Do you want Cody to be a fighting champion and, feature the title as a main event prize that anyone can get? Or do you want to overbook the heck out that cage? Now, me personally, let's overbook that cage because let's think here. Crown Jewel between Cody and Seth will be impactful, and I just think the storyline they're building from Crown Jewel will eventually transition over to War Games. So yeah, just put Cody in that cage, especially since the last time those two were in there, they made magic! And there's an even better reason Cody should be in that cage. It's because I hear voices in my head, they talk to me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me, whoa! Randy Orton is a pretty big star, so it's not unrealistic to see him in another match. However, he's already had a run-in with the Bronze, and the only match that we really been wanting to see for ending in the past little while is this one right here. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, build that feud. You had it at King of the Ring. Get it a little further, maybe a little miscommunication, misaltercation at the cage in War Games, and yeah, that would be awesome. I should have said, yeah! Whoa, LA Knight, slow your roll. First, let me add Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Randy Orton to this awesome War Games match. Look at this star power. Look at how awesome it is. Now, let's move over to the Vision side and see who the 4th and 5th member are. No, I will not be including Becky Lynch. Sorry, Sports Illustrated. I already said no to Brock Lesnar, mainly just because it wouldn't make sense. Just like I'm going to say for this next guy, Austin Theory, it wouldn't make sense for him to join with the Vision just because I think when he returns, he needs to return alone and hopefully be a face, because if he's under Seth Rollins, he is going to get overshined massively, and that is just not good for his career. So no, I want Austin Theory to come back solo dolo by himself and with a whole new personality. Now I'm gonna actually go with the Don, Tony D'Angelo, mainly because the last time we saw little Tony, he was getting kidnapped. Okay, more realistically, he was approached by someone, and yeah, it's been speculated that that's Paul Heyman, and I can honestly see it. Tony's been on NXT for 5 years. He is completely ready for the main roster, and I feel like being in a little henchman role would be perfect for him, especially if it's under the tutelage of Seth freaking Rollins. And yeah, I also am just a fan of Tony, and I think he deserves it. In addition, Tony's character and style also really aligns with Seth Rollins, which I think is kind of missing because the Bonds will beat the crap out of anyone. They're big and scary, and that's really not Seth's thing. And so I think bringing in Tony along with Seth to have him be kind of like his professional henchman with the suits and looking snazzy will definitely polish up this group a little bit and overall make the presentation a little better. Ethan Page, if you know, you know. But Ethan Page, hot take, has outgrown the Vision, at least being a henchman for the Vision, because dude, this guy is amazing on NXT. He is literally a solo star, a solo act. You do not need to put him with anyone. Let him shine on his own, probably on SmackDown, maybe for a feud with the United States champion Sami Zayn. But I'm telling you, he is too good for the Vision, and it just will not work. A returning Ilya Dragunov from injury joining the Vision would be peak, because think about it, they literally are a perfect match. Ilya Dragunov is the right age and the right skill set to be the future that Seth Rollins envisions. He is the perfect mix of scary and aura between Seth Rollins and the Bronze, and also he just really needs this, and I feel like this could be a huge stepping stone for his career that will allow him to take off. Please give my boy Ilya a chance. He's going to cook when given it. However, there's the curveball of Logan Paul. Look, you can call me a low glazer, but Logan Paul is a good wrestler. Maybe he's just a decent human being, but he's a good wrestler, man. And think about the connections he'd have in this match. Him and Seth, him and Roman at Crown Jewel, him and Cody, him and Randy Orton at WrestleMania 40, him and John Cena if Triple H decides to overbook it. There's just so many connections and so many reasons for Logan Paul to be in this match. But I'm gonna have to say no, simply because I don't know how he'd blend with Seth Rollins, although it's really close. I'll say this, if Triple H does put Brock Lesnar and John Cena in the match, Logan Paul's going in the match. It's that simple. After further consultation, I have decided to put Ilya Dragunov and Tony D'Angelo in this match simply because it makes more sense. However, don't count out Logan Paul. If John Cena and Brock Lesnar are in this match, Logan Paul is getting put in this match. I'm calling it. But now there's just one more babyface, one more good guy, and it's gonna be LA Knight Yeet! What? Yeah, sorry to say, but the Yeet Man is not being left off the card. It's pretty clear, especially with LA Knight feuding with Kofi Kingston in the Raw Tag Team Division, that, yeah, Jey Uso is getting this spot. Also, with the storyline that's going on, I feel like LA Knight, if anything, will be a cog in Jey Uso's wheels to make him a darker version and more like the original Tribal Chief. So, yeah, we're putting Uso in this last spot. Play my music, Uso! That's the video. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, then like the video. If you have any opinions or have any thoughts about who I should put where, maybe if you think I'm crazy for saying Logan Paul should be in the match, then comment them. Please. I need to talk to people. And subscribe, because I would really appreciate it. Thank you.